Oh, so, hello everyone. Mm, This is a short video on how you can work with images in Matlab. Hopefully, this video will be helpful for your assignments. Now, as you can see, I have my Matlab file, and in the same directory, I have two other images. Now, I can easily display these images with the imread command. And if I want to showcase the images side by side, I can create a new figure and can print out the images. So these are the two images we will be going through. So I'll show you some examples how you can work with it. Uh, the first thing you have to notice is that you can easily know the dimension of an image using the size function. So if I want the dimension of the Mickey Mouse image, I can just write this and it will display the dimension of the size or dimension of the Mickey Mouse image. Now, the Mickey Mouse image has 765 rows, 540 columns, and it has 3 different color channels. Now, if we want to extract those informations into row, columns, and channel, you can use this. And if the image was in grayscale, then the command would have been row, comma, column equal the size of the image, because a grayscale image would only have 2 dimensions in the image. So let me comment this out. Now, while working with images, uh, we don't want to change the original image. Uh, we don't want to change the pixels of the original image, so we can use a copy. And the easiest way you can do that is just uh, assigning that value to a variable. So this will create a copy of the Mickey Mouse image, and I can just now change the value of k. So for changing values, you can use slicing, as we learned. So this command will work. I want to change the first 10 rows and the first 10 columns. Let's say I want to change the first 100 rows and the first 100 columns. And I want to change each of the channels. So all 3 channels I want to change. Now I can replace that with a single value. So 0 means devoid of color. So no color means black. So this should create a black square of the size 100 pixels towards the right and 100 pixels towards the column axis. So let's just comment these out. Copy paste the commands. And if I don't put this semicolon, then it will take a long time. When did I replace this value? I forgot I was using Matlab. I'm so used to Python that I'm used to zero indexing. And I'm used to third brackets. So this is what I wanted. Now, it's also helpful to go through mistakes because you would be making the same mistakes, because usually in programming we have zero indexing, and in most other languages we use the third bracket to reference or index an array, but here in MATLAB you use the first bracket. Now, for example, I want to replace this value with a particular value of the J image. I can also do that. So let's replace that with one value. And I want J is also RGB image. So it has 3 channels, and I want to replace all the 3 channels with, so the 3 channels have different values, but this will take care of them. So I want all the 3 channels to be replaced with these values. This is what I did. But so what this did is it replaced this part, this 100 by 100 square here. If we also want this writing, what we can do is increase the size. So increase this to 300, increase this to 300. So we got this. We can also do this with a for loop. So for I row and end, I start from 1. Always remember in MATLAB you start from 1. So we use these variables over here, and we can use a for loop. Perform the same thing. So let's replace this value with white pixels. So white pixels, you know, it's 255, 255, 255. I'm going to comment this line. And this is why I told you to put the semicolon. If you don't, it will print out all the answers of this calculation, and then it will show you the output. So always try to put the semicolon if you are doing an operation in Matlab, or else it will show up in the console. I think I'm going to run this again because it's taking too much time. Okay, it's done. Where is the output? Waiting for the image. I don't know. It's taking a lot of time. It's still running. I don't think this is a very big calculation, but still it's taking time. Oh, what did I do? So I'm using the for loop and it's printing the same answer that, ah, sorry. So this is what I wanted. But just for 300. And so this is what I wanted. And what that for loop did is it put the entire picture to white pixels. So I didn't want that. Now, you can also apply if statements inside here. So if, and the if statements can vary from whatever you want. Like if can vary on I and j. So if you want a formula, for example, uh, if you want to use a shape and you know the formula of that shape, so you can do that. Or you can adjust the conditions by the pixels. So if it finds white pixels, it can change those to a certain color. So that can be an option. So let's do one thing. If it finds white pixels, so we know the white pixels are 255. So just check the first channel. If the first channel is 255, then it will replace those values with red. So RGB means the first channel is red, and we will make the other channels 0. So absolute red is what we want. And don't forget to put the semicolons, or else it will print out the answers and that will take a lot of time. So this is partly what we wanted, but not quite, because there are some values which are not exactly white and some values inside that are white. So you can change those as well. So if you want all the white values to be red, you can use greater than, yes, 240. That will do. Now the image should be better, a bit better. Now you can put in other if statements as well, so that these colors do not get into the Mickey Mouse's face. And you can also color these little white bits over here. So you can do whatever you want. You just have to follow the conditions that you set in your code. So that was the video. I hope this helps you in your assignment.